So it's 2025. It almost seems like everybody wants to be a content creator, influencer. And you can't really blame them. It's just the generation we're growing up in nowadays. I remember when YouTube came around in 2005, I was in high school at that point. It was just like a new window of exploration. I love that you can see people post their original content. They wouldn't have to be, a director or producer or anything. They can film whatever they wanted, put it online, and it was all about you. It was YouTube. Whereas nowadays, I feel like there is somewhat of a methodology people are taking. This really happened when YouTube, I feel like, created a barrier to monetization, which currently is still, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within a 365-day consecutive period. Because of that, people who want to create content on YouTube are, they're scrambling around trying to copy the best, emulate, whatever they see, just doing what they can to, in a sense, fit in, to join the club. And that's understandable. You see all these creators like Mr. Beast flaunting their wealth, $1 million mansions, productions. What does that mean for the average Joe? What does that mean for, someone who aspires to do this as a full-time gig, or, this is just what they want to pursue? It makes it like a high barrier to entry, because in a sense, you're competing against those whales nowadays. Whereas before, the platform was less saturated. You were able to post anything, given that the content is of decent quality and has a message and provides value. Even if you post those type of videos, high quality videos, providing value, it almost seems like you're just kind of pushed off to the side. And this is just because the platform is oversaturated. And when the algorithm decides to pick up, a fellow creator, is that luck? Is that magic? It's hard to say, really. So those who are coming into YouTube now, in a sense, have a harder time, more difficulty becoming monetized and becoming recognized as a valued quality creator on the platform. Does this mean that you should just simply, be a consumer, watch the goats, the whales do their thing, and you sit on the sidelines, even though you want to kind of, create, have an outlet? I'd say go for it. For one, you're going to pick up so many skills starting a YouTube channel, from editing, photography, videography, networking, marketing, branding. Really, the list goes on. And these are valuable skill sets that can be transferable to many fields out there. Where it gets tough is when you post something that you think is high quality, that you put your heart and soul into it. You post the video and then you only get like 10 views. So that could be heart-wrenching for a lot of people. The constant rejection, putting the time and effort into making the videos and not getting any sort of payback. That arguably is the toughest part about starting out. So I'd say if there's something you're passionate about, pick up your phone. You can eventually work up to a full frame camera and film yourself, film it, because your talent, it could speak for itself. Where a lot of people are, missing the mark is they see these YouTubers and they just say they want to be a YouTuber without knowing what kind of niche or, style of content they want to produce. So they end up making tons of random content on the platform. It's just like going to a restaurant. That if you go to like McDonald's, you're going to get burgers and fries. So you know what to expect. And if you're uploading tons of random content that just doesn't make sense, doesn't drive, it's like going to a restaurant and they're always changing their menu. It's never consistent. So why would you want to take your business there? Why would you want to dine there? So with YouTube, why would someone want to watch your channel when they really don't know what to expect? But sometimes the lucky ones, they themselves are the selling point. So they can almost post whatever they want and it'll go viral. But for 90 to 95% of the population of the aspiring creators, you know, they really have to start from the bottom up, grind, see what their audience likes and dislikes, test the boundaries, rinse and repeat. And along the way, there's going to be, again, lots of rejection, lots of 10 out of 10 videos. And yeah, you're just going to have to learn how to roll with the punches. The benefits of being a full-fledged creator is that, you know, once you reach the threshold, 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers, you can start being rewarded for the videos you post. So for the creators under 1,000 subscribers, is it worth it? YouTube is definitely worth it. You know, at the very least, it is free storage and a great outlet for, you know, putting your passions into, filming them, being able to recollect and look back at your progress at whatever it may be. That's at the very least. And, you know, at best, you become monetized. The algorithm recognizes you, they pick you up, and, you know, the sky's the limit. All right, that's all for this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.